Hi, I'm Mayor Orsborn, Mayor of the City of Buckeye. We're kicking off Buckeye Airfare's Aviation Week with an inside look at military aviation right here on the flight line at Luke Air Force Base. We get to hear and see these incredible machines ripping overhead every day in Buckeye, but it's my pleasure to give you a glimpse into the work and the mission at hand going on right here in our backyard. If you've ever wondered who's behind that sound of freedom coming from the skies above Buckeye, it's the men and women like F-35 Crew Chief Staff Sergeant Jaden Barath and Director of Staff for the 63rd Fighter Squadron Panthers, Captain Chase Carter.
Anytime you see us above Buckeye, we're doing some kind of important training.
Buckeye is the entry point for the Barry M. Goldwater Range, where the world's most advanced aircraft and pilots get put to the test.
And we do essentially every mission set that we train here. So everything from basic fighter maneuvering, which you can think of as like dogfighting, if you will, through ACM, air combat maneuvering, so multiple airplanes, tactical intercepts, so attriting enemies at range.
And from the air to the ground, it's all hands on deck.
We're checking tires, checking fluids, making sure that all the components are doing what they're supposed to be doing so that our pilots come back every day.
In the Valley since the 1940s, Luke now has around 170 amazing aircraft, making it the largest fighter training base in the Air Force. Host to several partner nations, this base produces fighters around the world.
It's a massive enterprise. If you were to look at the chart, we produce a significant portion of all fighter pilots in the USAF just out of Luke compared to all the rest of the bases combined. So it's a pretty credible operation.
But before all of this, everyone follows their own path to the flight line.
I wanted to get out of a small town. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to educate myself on the world. I had no idea what the F-35 was when I joined. I had zero idea. I had no idea what it looked like. All that was local to me was the F-16, and I had no idea I'd be doing this.
Others had their course charted for them.
I did a road trip cross country with my dad. I was 8 years old, and we saw, like along the highway, that, I mean, literally looked like somebody had, written on a piece of cardboard, like air show, 20 miles this way. Ended up being the Nellis Air Show. I always wanted to fly before that, but that kind of cemented it, if you will.
Captain Carter, now full circle doing F-35 flyovers at events like the Buckeye Airfare.
Our main focus is doing it right and giving credence to whoever we're supporting. And then if we get, enjoyment out of it or a thrill out of it, that would be a bonus.
Yeah. No matter the flight plan, if a career like this interests you, there are many avenues to get your foot in the door.
It's a pride that you'll never understand unless you do it.
Just don't wait until it's too late.
There's options out there for sure.
Even for a 48-year-old mayor?
People say there's waivers for everything. Yeah. I don't know if that would apply.
Well, let's look into that.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I'd like to thank Luke Air Force Base, the 63rd Fighter Squadron, and the Airmen for giving us an inside look at military aviation and inspiring all aviation fans, both young and old. We love hearing the jets fly over, and Buckeye is a huge supporter of the mission here. Please continue to follow our social media channels in the coming days as we highlight our partners with Buckeye Airfare's Aviation Week.